We're joined today by Chris Reid, Managing Director of Neometals. Chris, thanks for your time.
Thank you very much, Dad. Pleasure.
Ironclad, Western Australia, gold, advancing rapidly.
Yeah, so, at Ironclad, we were fortunate that the previous explorers, Samson Exploration in 1988, lodged an NOI to develop 2 open pits, an underground and a processing plant at Ironclad, so we had a bit of a head start. So, we have taken the historic database, historic resource, we've put a couple of extension holes in with the RC rig, and we're now doing diamond rig for geotech, met samples and orientation.
And how is that project going to advance? What should investors be focusing on from that project?
Yeah, so we're going to develop it in a very capital light. We don't want to build up a certain critical mass and then look to build our own processing plant. Fortunately, we're very, very close. I'm talking 50 to 100 metres off the main sandstone Meekatharra Road. So for us, it's all about putting our significant mineralisation report, our mining lease application, starting the approvals, and essentially just taking out some golf divots, small open pits, transporting the ore to a regional processing plant and selling them the ore.
And what will that money be used for? Is that going to be put back into further exploration or developing other projects?
Yeah, so look, for us, we own the project 100%, so we can be in control of the cash flow that we can make. Certainly at Barrambie, it's a camp scale project, so 500 square kilometres. We cover the entire 40-kilometre strike of the Barrambie Greenstone belt. We've got a number of historic high-grade mines. We'll sort of get to them later on and have a look at the low-grade halo around them. But for us, we essentially mine the old database. We'd owned the project for sort of 20 years. We'd looked at it for it's got the world's second highest grade hard rock titanium deposit. And we sort of ignored the gold potential until last year. So we went back through, dragged through the old reports, picked up 2,000 old holes, 50 odd kilometres worth of drilling, and voila, you find out that, you had resources and reserves all pre-JORC, so we can't mention them, but now we know where it is and we know what to do with it.
And your battery recycling ambitions, the plant, Mercedes, is developing along nicely?
Yeah, so we developed a lithium battery recycling process. We did that after we started developing Mount Marion. So we own that 50-50 with a German plant builder. We've got a contract and we've been installing a plant for Mercedes-Benz, starting commissioning of the front end this quarter. The back end will be towards the end of the year. That was funded by the German government. We had the Chancellor come and open it. So that's really the industrial validation of the technology. And then we'll move to a global rollout next year.
And your Finnish vanadium project is also advancing, heading towards financing?
Yeah, so we've partnered, we've brought in the European Union through the EIT as a shareholder into the project. The European Investment Bank is cornerstoning the debt financing. So we have advisors up in Finland that are working on the equity and the debt financing for that. We hope to give an update before the end of the financial year.
So a lot going on. What should investors be focused on? What are the key milestones that you think will drive value?
So for us, it's about putting out, maiden resource at Ironclad, then followed by a reserve and some economics around starting those operations. That's from the gold point of view. From the battery recycling, it's the acceptance testing by Mercedes, which is in 2 parts, the front end and the back end, in calendar 2025. The financing for the vanadium recovery project. And we're also running a partner selection process for the next stage of development for our ELI process, which is a lithium technology we co-own with Mineral Resources. It's got the potential to more than halve the processing cost of lithium. So we're just looking for a partner to move to the demonstration phase. We've just spent the last 2 years in piloting it on a South American brine. So we're very excited about what we've got coming up.
Exciting times ahead for Neometals and its shareholders. Chris, thanks for your time.
Thanks, David.